Marie Curie, born in 1867, she died in 1934. Marie Curie said, "Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less." Marie Curie was a towering figure in the history of chemistry and physics, famous for the discovery of the elements polonium and radium. First woman to win a Nobel Prize in physics and in chemistry. She got 2 Nobel Prizes. She was a World War I hero. Albert Einstein's letter to her she made her way to Sweden to dine with the king, a second Nobel Prize in Warsaw. There is a museum dedicated to the life of Marie Sklodowska Curie. Marie Curie said, "Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less." Nothing in life is to be feared. Nothing in life is to be feared. To say is easy, but how do we do that? The moment we see anything and everything, only fear and fear and fear. Plus the medium, the social media and the other mediums also keep on creating a fear psychosis, wrought us so that we do not look into us, we do not talk to us, we do not even understand us. The moment morning we get up, the first thing is we on the TV or look into the newspaper or look into our social media, what others says, and you are allowing others to remote control. When such is the situation you have been brought up, or you continue to think that is your mastership, then you keep living in fear. You think others are all bad, you know everything. When problems come, you start getting frightened very fast. Nothing in life, nothing. Divide nothing into no thing. When that thing is not there, then you do not have to fear. When you think nothing is in life is to be feared, nothing is there, then there is something. You must understand. Something is trying to disturb you. Then you get carried away by the medium, by the borrowed knowledge. This is to be understood very much. Nothing, divide nothing, there is no thing. When there is no thing, then why should you fear? When the nothing came is there is something in there. That you have to first understand. You have to listen. Listening is very important. And your focus is so much. In our meditation we say, when you sit in meditation, even a smallest scratch is not allowed. You have to just sit. You have to only watch the irritation coming. You're not supposed to go and scratch. You're not even supposed to move your eyes when you hear a sound, or you should not even allow your ear to go and participate in the sound. You do not participate, just you be a witness to it. You start talking to you. You start listening to your elders. That is very important. Elders as well as younger ones also. Start listening to your teachers. Start listening to your focus. Just listen. You do not put your theory into them. Then the fear is gone. You become that subject, and then everything happens. You do not fear. When there is a problem coming up, you have to first study the problem. When you study the problem, then you do not fear. When I had a massive chest pain 6 years back, I was forced to tell my people because I couldn't even breathe. If I cannot breathe, neither I can breathe, neither I can, I'm not living or dying. I'm in between. What can I do? Such a situation came, then I told them, take me to the hospital. I was against going to any hospital. I was against taking any medicine. I said, give me any medicine. Either let me stop the pain or let me die. Nothing in life is to be feared. So when I went to the hospital, then they said they have to do an angiogram, they have to put a stent inside. I said, no, you have to now release me immediately. I got discharged against doctor's advice in 2.5 hours time. I came back. I started studying why this came. Then I found out it's only the pipelines, when it get blocked, you get the pain. Oh, that's all. Here You get carried away by the doctors, and doctors keep telling you so many stories. And the people around you also get frightened, and you allow somebody else to cut open your body. A cracked bell never sounds well. I said, no, take me back. I came back to my place. I started reading because I was into naturopathy, so I know naturopathy. Any problem is you have to go on a fast. So I went on a fast. I fasted, and then I started learning. When the doctors came, when many of my people wanted me to meet the doctors, and I didn't want to stop them. I said I can go anywhere. I went and met all the doctors. They took me to all the big hospitals. I only listened to them. But when I started talking to them, they were shocked. You know so many things. By the time I started studying about the heart and the pain and everything, and my fear was not there. People around me was very frightened. I was not frightened. That is the one Mary Curie was telling. When you know, when you understand, when you study, when you listen. I studied and I listened to so many varieties. The reversal of heart disease, yes, and the effect on it. And I knew I have to fast to clean up my pipelines. When my pipelines were cleaned up, I could start breathing. Then I started doing exercise and I'm healthy. Nothing in life is to be feared. The moment you fear, you never get the path. When you can roar like a 1,000-man warrior, when you can work very hard and you can remove the last drop of your talent from your body, last drop of your talent, the last drop of that one power, you will keep it inside, will create a poison. You are the loser when you leave it there. You are always trying to tell, somebody is trying to misuse me, somebody is trying to use me, people are using me, they are torturing me. All that is only a borrowed knowledge for you to live in pain. When you do not do very hard, which is one thing, what is fear? What is sickness? When your body get a pain, when you have fever, your body is in pain. That means the dirt is inside. Same when you do a hard work, there is pain. When you look at the pain, you stop, then you know the fat is blocking. The disease is blocking you. The disease is telling you are in pain. You work a little more harder and the fat is burned out, you get skeletal muscle. You are very healthy afterwards. After your work, you feel more powerful. A time will come when you cannot do any more push-ups, and that's the time when you start the count. That time you might think it's too painful. But after the push-ups, after the class is over, after your training is over, you feel just throwing punches, you feel of doing another 10 more. The power is so much. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. When you do not know about your food habits, you should learn how to cook the food. You should know what is protein, what is carbohydrates, what should go inside your body, what should not go inside the body. This is a particular car. This car needs only petrol. This car needs only diesel. In a petrol car, you do not put diesel. When you put diesel, it doesn't run. So you should understand. When you do not understand, you get pain, you fall into sickness, and doctor test ups and doctors start giving you medicines. You start living in fear. What will happen next? What will happen next? Understand and study. That is what Mary Curie was telling the lady who created a powerful life stability for the women around the world, for women to stand up, like Bob Marley said, get up, stand up for your rights. That was the power she created for the women around the world. They got a stability. If the women did not get a stability, if they had not stood up for their rights, the house couldn't have been very powerful. That understanding was very good. The understanding creates the family to be strong, the joint family system, and the women can create the family, can take it forward. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. He said, now is the time. You have more opportunity. So understanding and listening is very important. Study. Do not get carried away by all that glitters is not that gold. Do not get carried away by the media. Media says 100 times said a lie becomes a truth. Mary Curie knew her success was only on that. She listened. When in her Poland, where she was grown, when Russia was in control, they did not allow women to come up in life. They did not allow her in the childhood. They did not allow her to go for education. She moved to another place and then she got an opportunity. Opportunity comes once. Grab it. Don't get frightened. Do your exercises. Yes. Read a lot. Study a lot. Listen to your seniors. Mary Curie said, nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. This is my 103rd short discourse.